All right, we're going to talk about foster care right now on Central Valley Talk. The name of the company is A Positive Attitude Outlook Incorporated. Well, is it a company or a nonprofit or?
It's a nonprofit.
Nonprofit. Okay, this is Adolfo Resendez, one of the recruiters. Adolfo, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having me here.
All right, I was looking through your little brochure here. You have offices in what, Bakersfield and Fresno?
Bakersfield and in Fresno, and one in Rancho Cucamonga too as well.
Rancho Cucamonga.
Correct.
Okay. Now you go out and try to find. There's always a need for foster families, right?
Yes, there is.
Where do you begin looking for them?
Well, first of all, we advertise. We start here at Fresno County, basically here in our own yard, always looking for foster parents and really looking for families that want to make a difference, that want to help these children out. And when I say looking for families, but we also got to let them know that these children, they have their issues. I mean, we do work with children between the ages of 0 to 18. Just the fact that they're no longer with mom and dad, they have their issues.
Sure.
So
you prepare the families for that. I
do prepare the families for that. During the application process, of course, I'm going to let them know this is what you need to do. First of all, you do have to be over the age of 21 to do this. You got to get fingerprints. You got to be fingerprint
background
cleared,
check.
A background check, Department of Justice, FBI, and Child Abuse Index cleared.
And your home has to have enough bedrooms for however many children you have.
Correct. We do allow 2 kids per bedroom. Each child has to have their own individual beds too as well. For example, if you're a married couple, no kids, you have a 3-bedroom home. Basically, let me know that we can certify you for 4 children because we do allow 2 children per room.
Now, I'm guessing you would probably recommend to a family that they don't take 4 right at once, right? Start with 1, see how that works out.
Exactly.
And then if it does, go to 2.
Yes, that's right. The only way that we would start them off with more than 1, if it's a sibling group, because sometimes if there's a sibling group, we want to keep them together.
Sure.
So that's the thing.
So, how often does that happen?
Oh man, it actually quite a bit.
Really?
Sometimes they'll call us with a sibling group of 4, 5.
Yeah. Who calls you first of all?
The
county?
The county, CPS. So
they say we're looking for a family for these 4 or 5
yes,
kids.
and keep in mind that these calls can come in at 1 o'clock in the morning,
Right.
2 o'clock in the morning, at any given time.
Wow.
Yes.
So what if you don't have a family ready for those kids? What happens?
You know what they do? Here in Fresno County, there's 24 different foster care agencies. The county will call their first of all, they'll call their homes first. If they can't find a home, this is where we come in, the private agencies, and they'll just they'll find a home for these children.
Okay.
But yeah, but again, these kids, I mean, they need lots of support.
Right.
I tell these families sometimes, I mean. Usually there's a honeymoon period. You get this child in the home that they may be
withdrawn,
quiet. Very quiet for the first week, 2 weeks maybe. Next thing you know, that the second or third week, you may start having some issues with these kids. Don't give up on these kids. Just keep in mind, give them that second chance. Open up not only your home but your heart. I mean, that's what we're looking for. Just please give these kids a second chance.
It's easy to say, open your heart and give them a second chance, but if they're acting out and destroying things and tearing things,
they are.
That's a tough situation.
It is tough, but this is why we have our social workers that are on call 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. We do give you training, so on any given situation, and we're going to let you know what to do. And again, call us at any time. Again, we're on call 7 days a week, 24 hours a day for you too as well.
Some of these foster parents, I think, are angels.
Yes, they
to
are.
put themselves out there.
Yes.
And take these kids in a time of need.
Right. And again, sometimes there's a newborn that needs a home. I mean, we've gotten, for example, we'll pick up a newborn at Valley Children's. I mean, day 1, and they're already in foster care.
Why? Why would they?
And every case is different.
The parents were maybe involved in drugs or something, and the child was taken away?
Right, exactly. That may be the case. Or sometimes we'll have a sibling group where there's a newborn, with the oldest one maybe being 10 years old. So it's just every case is different. And at the same time, we don't know how long they're going to be in your home for. It could be for 1 day, it could be for 1 week, or sometimes months or years too as well.
That's got to be tough, not saying, yes, I'll let a child into my house, and you don't know, like you said, if they're going to be there a day or months.
We would do our best. We're going to let you know for how long they would. We'll try to give you an idea as far as how long they would be in your home for.
As a foster parent, that must be tough when you're just starting to make a connection with some child, and then they're gone again.
Right, and it is not only tough on the foster parents, but on their bio kids too, because their bio children get used to these foster. They see them as their brothers too, as well.
Yeah.
So it's very tough.
I guess you have to look at it as you're the bridge, helping them
Correct.
from this troubled point to where they might be able to go back to their real
Right,
family.
exactly. And we let our families know, try to treat them like if they're your own. And we are going to give you the training and the support that you need. Very crucial that you get the training and support.
Okay. How long does that training take?
We do require that you get 40 hours of training, but you have a whole year to do this. But we offer 4 hours of training on a monthly basis. And then we also have an orientation coming up. We do offer an orientation once a month. Actually, our next orientation is tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow from 8:30 to 3 o'clock. I mean, if anybody would love to attend this orientation, we're at 4828 North First, Suite 101. Our nearest cross streets would be First and Shaw.
I worked at the
But-
corner of First and Shaw for a long, long time. In a previous life.
All
All right.
right.
Phone number, website, how can people reach you?
Okay, our phone number is 559-248-2670. That's a Positive Attitude Outlook foster care agency. Our website is www.paoi.org.
What does PAOI stand for?
Positive Attitude Outlook, Inc.
Obviously. PAOI. There you
Yes.
go. Adolfo, thank you for coming
Thank
in
you
today.
so much for having me here.
Appreciate it.
Thank
and
you.
we'll be back with more on Central Valley Talk.